Welcome back, One Piece family. We back with another One Piece chapter, chapter 1133. Praise. Um, on the cover page, Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 20. Hold'em is back. Hold'em attacks. Hand over all your belongings. You can see Hold'em is there, and it looks like he's already attacked Speed, so Speed is out of commission, and now it's up to Yamato. Who gonna make like work of him? But yeah, you trying to kidnap Tama, bro? You want problems, bro? You want some problems, bro? Don't look like there's any notes, unless they just not there today, which is fine. And we start off going back into the past, a distorted truth. 22 years ago, what happened on O'Hara? It sends chills down my spine. What a tragedy. The civilian evacuation ship suddenly burst into flames. Oh yeah, we know that was fake. The mortifying screams I heard from that inferno is something I'll never forget. And Nico Robin was responsible. What? 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 They didn't even let her on the ship. That's crazy. What's his name? Spandam or Spandam? I forget what the first one was called. But whatever. You a hoe. You a hoe. You a hoe, Spandam the first, you a hoe. To think she sank all those warships too. How can a little girl sink all those warships? She's a devil masquerading as an 8-year-old. Goodness. We cannot let the world know the full details. This brutal incident will traumatize children everywhere. If you see her, just report it. Do not approach. Huh? That fugitive is on the island. Oh, that same old lady that ratted Robin out. Oh, to be bringing back some gems. I saw her. She had the eyes of a stone cold killer. She has a scholarly intellect and lacks any trace of empathy. Look at that bounty. Let's shoot to kill. Don't hold back just because she looks young. She is young. She don't look young. She actually is. She has mysterious powers. Tremble, hurry and catch her. Can't sleep knowing she's out there. I wish she'd just die already. The Marines need to take her out. She's an enemy of the world. Uh, man, y'all making me say, damn. Um, Robin's mom telling her to go live Robin. And oh, Saul, okay, listen carefully, Robin. You're all alone right now, but someday, without a doubt, you'll find your true friend. But Saul, I'm so scared of everyone. When things are unbearable, remember what I taught you. Laugh like that. Oh, she see that they took O'Hara off the map. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. They took O'Hara off the map. They literally deleted that island like they did Lulucia. Hey, what are you doing? There there she. That's it, right? She lived. Oh, she created the island herself because she know where it's at. That's beautiful. She leaves a trail of thefts and murder wherever she goes. I hear she uses her childlike appearance, lure poor souls in, only to slit their throat as they sleep. Golly, they was slandering. Golly, they thought Robin was Jack the Ripper. Robin was low key Jack the Ripper to the world government. They was like, yeah, she out here slitting throats and blowing up warships as a what was she like 10? 12? It don't even matter. That little shit should go snuff it. I ain't even gotta put my own cuss words into this. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Oda. Yeah, that little shit couldn't. couldn't that little shit should go snuff it. I've even heard that phrase. That little shit should go snuff it. I've heard a little bit of each part, but okay, all right. You can see Robin running there. Sure hope she drops dead. God damn, get lost. There, she. Poor Robin. Poor Robin. Present day, huh? Huh? There's a port in on the trees. Is this a seat on clouds? Anchor drop. I'm guessing so. This is the Western Village port, and there are sea clouds, of course. Welcome back, captains. Your lateness really had us worried. So these are island clouds, like Vegapunk had on Egghead, and what they got up in Weatheria and Skypiea. Interesting. Now I wonder if these are man made, like the ones that's on Egghead, or are they natural? That's a great question. We don't know. Your lateness really had us worried. Um, my brain is bugging out. It's all out of this world. How majestic. Wow. The others are here. Whoa. Check this out. This is awesome. Yeah, I hate when this words get this small, bro. I can't read. Okay. You gonna fight me the whole time? Golly. There we go. Whoa, check this out. This is awesome. Wow. Oh my, what's that? That's flour. That's am, am I stupid? That's flour. All right, we're gonna go ahead. That's incredible. What a country. It's a mist ship that moves using island clouds. Oh, that's flour. It's a flour. And it's a ship. It's a mist ship that moves using island clouds. These all look like Vegapunk inventions, but it just seemed like this is regular ever like Elbaf life. They got some stuff up here on Elbaf, man. Y'all making rainbows, y'all got little rowboats that use the clouds. Like it's crazy over here. Y'all own devil fruit and everything. It's crazy, bro. The climate here on Elbaf is perfect for all this. Islands and sea clouds, sabo bubbles, rainbows, and movers. Look at the technology they have coexisting here. And that's Lilith saying this, but it's clear that Elbaf has a different Elbaf's climate makes it like from what I'm saying, Elbaf's climate makes all of these inventions even uh worth using. Like I don't understand why the climate is like this, but it's a great nuance to Egghead, and we'll get a lot more inventions or just different tools that we've never seen. I thought it'd be more like weapons that we'd be seeing here, but we've been saying inventions. And I'm gonna get this sentence out correctly because I might want to do this right. It seems that the climate on Elbaf is ideal for all of these cloud-like inventions. Now, why does it work this way? Maybe because it's so elevated into the sky that it works. We don't know, and but it makes sense why the giants claim this land for themselves. They're not letting nobody else at us. It's us. Back up. Move around. Um, you see Nami and Robin. Robin, nice haircut. I figured you'd get one. You look like you've gotten well acquainted with Elbath. Talking about Nami's drip. Long time no see, Harden. I've been keeping up with your progress, and Emperor already, huh? As expected of our big boss. I'll introduce everyone later, but us four make up the new giant pirates. Where are your subordinates? Us five. Oh yeah, they got Road chained up. As he should be, little freak. It's a pleasure. I told you, I don't want subordinates. Well, it's our choice. Yeah. Um, Even this insular nation was swept away with excitement. When we heard about Big Mom's defeat in Wano, Big Mom, Linlin, and I were friends once, but oh snap, Gerd and Linlin was friends? She did something that the people at Elbaf consider unforgivable. Hey, Harden, Save the chit chat for later after our toast. Food and drinks come first. We've prepared a mountain for you. A mountain of it for you. A mountain to scale with us, I hope. Let's head for the tavern. You can see all the people at Elbath out here. I feel like this panel is gonna come back into play. But you can see Dorian Broglie at right out front the tavern, Harden, Goldberg, Gerd, and Stanson. And Road, they all right here in the front of this panel. Um See, Luffy, yippee, I'm food, I'm starving. I got so excited, I'm running low on energy too. Hey, Luffy, hmm? Wait. Oh, maybe that's just them running after him. Okay. Southwest of the Western Village. I'm fine going alone, really. No way. I want to be there, me too. It's a good excuse to sightsee. Agreed. Did I miss something? Agreed. Mr. Saul did say he wanted to show Robin Chan the library. Let's head down to the school. Thanks for guiding us, Ger. It's no trouble. It's not far. Forget it. Robin, as captain, I gotta see someone who took care of one of my own crewmates properly. What? Where did you wear that? Where did you hear that? It's just the right thing to do. Luffy just be going off. I get it. We'll save that toast for after you fetch Saul. I'll prep that special mousse for you. Take your time. So even you warriors study hard. Mr. Saul is primarily a history teacher, but he also teaches us about various books. This is a warrior springs, and by the waterside is the Owl Library. That's hold on, let me go ahead and read this. Spring, it looks like it leads to a beach. That's right. It's a beach formed from broken off parts of the tree. There is no tide, but that waterfall at the source is always making waves. It's like a real sea. Okay. All right, let's go. Get him. We gotta bring back Saul to the tavern. Hold it. This is Robin's reunion. My heart is pounding. This is this is bad. It's Mr. Saul. He's falling. He can't get up. What? Seriously, we came just to see him. This reunion is 22 years in the making, and he just collapsed. I'm a doctor. I'll examine him right away. Where is he? Get him all fixed up, Chopper. Everything's rotting on you. He's over there. He just fell over all of a sudden. Hee hee. How silly. Hey, don't mock the sick. Huh? It's fine. I'll go to him. I'll go to him on my own. You all can stay here. But Robin. And to think, we're all worked up over nothing. Is this another giant female that we never? Who's this other giant female? We should have been introduced. Eek. Oh. Yeah, she. Did I get you? Guess not. Yeah. Robin, there, she. I know you're not a kid anymore. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure how to break the ice after all this time. You still have some funny, still have the same funny laugh. Yeah, she. Yep, it's still ridiculous. Now let me get a good look at your face. You've grown pretty as Olivia. You look just like her. Like mother? Saul, former Navy Vice Admiral Robin Savior, and he has a wooden peg leg. He has a peg leg. Is this who we were saving for having a peg leg? Oh my god, I did not expect Saul to have a peg leg. Am I tripping? No, I did not expect him to have a peg leg. Okay, let's just keep on going. We cannot give up on the future you will live in. You'll understand someday. You have kind eyes just like her. Did you hear Vegapunk's broadcast, Robin? I was there when it happened, so I couldn't hear much. But I read the coverage of it in the papers. I see. History is written by the victors. Victors, those words were O'Hara's legacy. They were supposed to have been buried in history, left to vanish without anyone hearing, and yet the voices of the scholars of O'Hara were passed on. Vegapunk was a true scientist. He refused to preach about right and wrong, but in the end, he still risked his life to tell everyone. O'Hara and Vegapunk took a huge leap of faith. I'm sure their sacrifice will shape the future. Yeah, and yours too. That does it hurt? Yeah, no, I'm harder to kill than I thought. When I came to, I found myself drowning in the ocean. The ice must have melted in that inferno and swept me into the water. It was a while later when I found you. Found out you survived too. All those reports really ticked me off. They said such awful things about you. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so he has frostbite and some burns from uh Kuzan and Akainu's attack on Ohara. Let's not focus on the dark. Let's not focus on the dark stuff. Hey, Saul, aren't you gonna praise me for being alive? Yeah, right. Of course I am. A kid like you against the whole world. You did great staying alive, Robin. 22 years long. Thank you for being such a survivor. I'm so glad we were able to meet again after all this time. Professor, Mom, Saul, why I'm the only one that has to live? I can't stand it. I want to die. Oh, bruh. Eesh. It's a fire chapter, but man, is it sad. I missed you so much, Saul. I missed you too. Golly. This is water works. Everybody crying, except for Luffy, Jinbei, and I'm guessing Zoro. But Usopp, Nami, Chopper, Sanji, Frankie, Brook. Oh, they it's water works all the way around, and this is sad, but it's a beautiful come to terms moment. 22 years. I couldn't think. I thought I just wanted to say 20, but I forget the time skip. So it's 22 with the time skip. Okay. A tearful reunion, color spread next issue. This was a great chapter. I'm so surprised that Saul is the character with the peg leg. I would have never guessed he was the one that was going to have this peg leg because it's a giant. It's a giant peg leg. It's like a whole ship on the bottom of his leg. Oh, but yo, it was great. This was a great chapter. This was a great reunion. We didn't really get much into detail about what's going to happen next, but um to know that Saul isn't sick or anything. He was just playing a trick just to see if he can, catch Robin off guard for once, and it still didn't work. It was a nice new callback. Nice little callback. The giant pirates, the new giant pirates, Gerd and Lillian, they grew up together. That's great. Now, I think I need to go back and see exactly um those panels and those anime episodes where they talking about Lin not being able to return back to Elbaf to see if I can identify Gerd and any of these other new giant pirates. But from all meaning, Lin was supposed to be one of them. Ain't that crazy? She was supposed to be one of them, and now she Emperor. What was Emperor? But this is just a great callback, and I want to know who this other female giant is. Like, why they ain't give her name? But yo, this was a great chapter. We know for sure that Elbath has a unique climate where a lot of things just exist that aren't going to be explained on any other island. So the fact that they have sea clouds, um, rainbows that you can ride on, able to use rowboats in midair, and you're not talking about regular humans. We're talking about giants being able to use this stuff. It's a whole new ball game. Um, I'm kind of surprised Vegapunk wasn't on Elbaf to do a bunch of experiments, but with Lilith there, maybe they can do some experiments now. but it's certainly one of the more surprising parts about Albath, if you ask me. Now, them creating rainbows with a little magic eraser is mind blowing to me, but them using a rowboat on island clouds or just uses island clouds to move, it's amazing. Like, does it just? I'm blown away because that's something I did not expect at all. From Elbath, all this technology. Why would they leave? Why would you, what would be the point of leaving Elbath? I really don't get it. So, yeah, the sea clouds and everything. I wonder if this is like effects of the water rising so much since the void century and it created these clouds, or was there somebody actively creating clouds way before Vegapunk? Would it be crazy if there's a devil fruit that can do this? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Um, but let me go ahead and just talk about Robin's background a little bit more. I had no idea. Spandam the First, or whatever his name was, they had slandered her into making the world believe that she blew up the warships and the evacuation ship. I thought just her being a survivor of O'Hara was made her such an enemy. I had no idea that they blamed all these deaths on her. I had no idea. I had no idea. And no wonder why she's been a criminal or wanted ever since she was a child. She had never had a chance. She never got a side of the story. So people wanted her dead off the idea that she killed all these people and burned down O'Hara. Okay, maybe they don't say this that she started the fire, but they still pin everything on her. And the only thing she can do was laugh to get through it all. And man, that sucks. Um, we see like Lulucia, the world government, and Goro say made sure O'Hara was erased off the map, and Robin, being the only person who knows where it was, drew it on her own map. They were blaming her for thefts and crimes and saying that she would slit people's throats at night. Like it's so damning what the government did to her. Um, I really do hope by the end of the series they give Robin the redemption that she deserves out of this, the world's um most renowned archaeologist or actual position. I don't know. I don't know how you make up for this. I don't know how you make up for hunting a kid as a child. I don't know how you do that. Um, for me, a couple million bands that'll do it. But for Robin, she lost her entire family. She lost her entire island. All she had was Saul, and to her recollection, he was frozen solid when she was leaving the island. Um, he didn't get any new injuries. Those injuries that he sustained on O'Hara that day forced him to uh kind of go into hide and go back to Elbath, clean himself up, um, scarred him real bad, clearly. And I'm pretty sure that he got frostbite on that leg, and that's why I had to get cut off. Now, I'm not sure if he previously had a peg leg. I don't think so. Not in my recollection. I don't think he had a peg leg at first, but him showing up with a peg leg now, sitting cross, crisscross with a peg leg just out in the open is amazing because that is a giant piece of like artillery. Like that's a lot of wood you need right there. You would only be able to probably get a tree that big from Elbath to put on a giant's leg, and that'd be sturdy enough. So it's good to see Saul is back into the story, and we're gonna see what kind of role Saul plays. I will say we are being misdirected from the person that silhouette from the last chapter. Again, I'm a Scalpa Bond person. I want that to be him. I don't see how Shiki adds more to the story. I see how Scalpa Bond can add more to the story, especially at this point where they're looking for the last roll poneglyph. And they have been getting nowhere close. They don't. It's, nothing has been talked about. Let's see what is up on the heaven realm of Elbath. Maybe they'll give them some more clues about where they need to go next after this island. Um, but yeah, all overall, this was just a great chapter. Um, Robin back with Saul. Um, the egghead tech. I mean, the egghead like technology that the Elbath giants use. They in a rowboat and they are thousands of pounds. Like they have to weigh thousands of pounds. And they are floating through the sky. This is unprecedented. So the technology that is present on Elbath is very interesting, and I do see a lot of this being reused. Like you're not telling me that rowboat and that rainbow don't get used again. They have to be used again. Um, inside and outside of this country. Now, you have to have the right conditions and the right climate to use so, but you got one of the most renowned people in terms of like understanding weather and climate. And one, Lilith, and then two, Nami. So they can definitely figure out how to use some of these things in different areas. Um, but yeah, this is just a great chapter. It was a great reunion chapter. Very heartfelt. This is what makes One Piece One Piece. You have really heartfelt moments in chapters like this to really like bring you back down to earth. And briefly we'll talk about hold 'em, man, hold 'em. I didn't even know you were still alive, bro. So one, you shouldn't have ever touched Speed, but you touching Tama, man, it's up. It's up for you, bro. It's up. It's up. Yamato, she better put the pause on you. And I really don't understand where this Holy Inari Shrine pilgrimage is going. But if after the pilgrimage is over, if she don't bring her ass, wait, come on, bring your ass. We need you to come over to Elbaf real quick. Now, I don't know what's about to happen, but I do speculate that the world government is about to go crazy after the Straw Hats because this is their worst fear. Now there's somebody that can corroborate Robin's story that the world government got rid of O'Hara and that she was falsely accused of everything. They're not going to sit here and say that a former Navy Rear Admiral is lying. For a former Navy Vice Admiral, my bad. They're not going to say that a former Navy Vice Admiral is lying about what actually happened on O'Hara and that they did the same thing on Head, that they did the same thing on Lulusia. They tried to get rid of it. Saul has a very, very powerful role in this story now that we know that he's not dead. Um, Now, does it matter? Not so much. Will we actually get to see the information from O'Hara? That is the crux of it all. If the government finds out this stuff still exists, it is all hands on deck. We are going to war on Elbath, and it's not going to be pretty. But even Saul was able to point out that Vegapunk was able to share O'Hara's message. History is written by the victors. And that's what Clover kept saying. Clover, D, whatever his last name is. They knew this and they spread this message. So I want to know how many people in Elbath know about some of the things that happened on O'Hara now that Saul is a scholarly teacher, a history teacher teaching. Very, very very appropriate for somebody who has been missing for, about 20 something years, but has all this knowledge that they just haven't been able to express. And also giants being history teachers, they have hundreds and hundreds of years to tell about. So it just fits perfectly for Saul. Um Now, Saul also being alive also tells me he's willing to sacrifice himself again for Robin, if need be. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that, but we still need to get who's the big bad and what's the problem on Outbath that we need to solve. We haven't yet to get that in these few chapters already. I feel like that'll be early January, most likely, or February. I don't want to really speculate how soon we'll get to that. They still want to celebrate and have fun, but we need more lore. We need more lore. We need to know exactly why this place is the birthplace of war and known as the first world. The unique climate helps us figure that out, but we still want to know more. But man, great chapter. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really do appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe, leave comments. I am here to chit chat. But thank y'all for tuning in. It's been great. Nico Robin, we ride or die. We ride or die. Um, we also ride or die for my girl Bonnie too. But don't y'all